Listen, you guys, I get it. I understand that it's a hard concept to wrap our brains around, this idea that we can be parents who hold boundaries. We can be parents who say no. We can discipline our children. We can teach them that hitting other people is not okay. And we can do this without punishment. We can do this in a way that is respectful, that is empathetic, and that matches where their brain development is at. And I get why this is so hard. I truly, truly do, because 99% of us were not raised this way. We were not raised learning how to handle our emotions, how to regulate ourselves, how to use calm discipline instead of punishment. 25 years ago, timeout was very common, right? Making your kids eat everything on their plate was very common. Giving them a spanking when they didn't listen was very common. And those things work on the surface, but they don't really work deep down. And that's all I'm saying. There's another way. When my toddler hits his sibling, I'm not just like, oh, okay, you were feeling angry, right? And letting him do whatever he wants. I'm going to go over and hold a boundary. I'm going to teach him, hey, it's not okay to hate your sibling. It's not okay to hate your sister when you're frustrated. And I'm going to set a boundary around that. I'm going to do it in a way that I'm teaching him the skill that he actually needs to learn, which in that case might be how to handle his frustration, how to ask for help, how to solve conflict between him and his sibling or him and another little kid, right? What I'm not going to do is send him straight to timeout for being quote unquote bad. What I'm not going to do is take away his dessert or his screen time for being a mean kid, because that's not going to do anything. That's all I'm saying when I say these videos, right? And people are so quick. People are so quick to get all up in arms and be like, this is why kids are horrible these days, or this is why kids are beating up their teachers. No, that is because people are being permissive parents and they don't know the difference. That's because parents are setting no boundaries. They're doing no teaching. They're just letting their kids run amok, right? There's a huge difference in my world between letting kids be kids and knowing that some behaviors are developmentally normal, and also using empathetic and respectful discipline to teach my kids that's still not okay. If you were thinking, I want to know how to stop these tricky behaviors from my toddlers without having to resort to punishment, timeout, yelling, spanking, those things, that's exactly why I made my guide.